Hello everyone. The pivot table command in Microsoft Excel is a great way to summarize and analyze data. In this example, we have over 7,000 records of sales transactions, and in this form, it will be very difficult for us to really extract insights from this data. But with the pivot table, we can go from data to insights in minutes. Here are the quick steps to create a pivot table in Microsoft Excel. The first step is to ensure that your cursor is within the data set, and then simply go to the Insert tab and choose the pivot table command, and you'll find that by the left hand side. Once you select the pivot table command, a dialog box comes up asking you to select the data range. Because we already put the cursor within the data set, the system automatically picks that data range. And then the next thing we need to provide is, do we want the pivot table on a new sheet or an existing sheet? So within my workbook, I already have a report sheet created. So I'll select the existing sheet option. And then all I'll have to do is to specify the cell I want the table to start in. So I'll put the cursor within the location box, click on the report page, and let's say I'll start from cell B4. So just click on cell B4 and then simply click on OK. And now this creates a pivot table which is still empty now because we haven't dragged in any fields yet. But this is what your pivot table looks like the first time you create it. And on the right hand side here, this is called your fields list, and it contains all the columns within the data set we selected in creating this pivot table. Now all we need to do is drag in the values column, like the sales or the units column, and drop them in the values area. Once we do that, that automatically sums the data sets up, and you can see that now it's showing sum of sales. However, the format doesn't look appropriate, so we can right click on the number and change the format to, let's say, currency or number with the thousand separator. Now get rid of the decimal places as well. And now we can see that the total sales over the period we're looking at is 720 billion. Now the next step is we can analyze or summarize this data in more detail by dragging any of the dimension fields, dimensions being either by date or by product or by category. So now we'll start with the dates column, and I'm simply going to drag from the fields list and drop it in the rows area. And automatically we can see that the 720 billion has now been summarized into the yearly figures. And from this layout, which is called the, let me zoom in a bit so it's clearer. From this layout, which is called the compact layout, we can also expand any of the years to see the different quarters, and also expand the quarters to see the different months. But for now, I'm going to collapse this. The next thing is, if I wanted to see the different product categories on the column side, I can drag the category field and then drop that in the columns area here. And now this also adds a bit of flavor to the report. And now we can clearly see the product categories that are driving our sales, and it's easier for us to make decisions and get insights from this data. And that's how you go from data to insights in just 4 quick steps. Thank you. Have fun.